like it's something ridiculous, but instead open our minds to it. So that's sort of where we are now. We're talking about the extra dimensions of string theory. So I wanted to catch you up in case you missed last night's live, but you should definitely go check it out later on, because last night we talked about everything in a lot of detail. And I think that discussion would be very helpful if you are kind of following along with this topic. Dark Gloom, hello. Dark Gloom says, looking marvelous, I see, thank you. I do include 8.5 foot tall Sasquatch-like creatures, that is Natuak, who live on Centauri Prime in coexistence with humans. Dark Gloom says, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, my friend. So everybody, thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Please do feel free to like the live. Please double tap. Can we get 20 likes? Can we get 30 likes? Can we get 40 likes? Can we get a super chat? These would all help tremendously to keep the channel going and to support us and encourage us and energize us. Somebody from Canada has given us a super chat to encourage everything tonight, and we do appreciate that very much. Appreciate you very much, Adam. Dark Gloom, thank you. Stephen, thank you. Faith, thank you. Mickey, thank you. Everybody else, thank you so much. Doro and Doro's friends, thank you indeed. Mickey says there are only 10 dimensions and none of them are time or space. There are 10 or 11 dimensions in string theory, depending on which one, and they do include time and space. So basically, the point of string theory is that there could be more dimensions, some curled up ones that we don't experience, but we instead experience the more extended, more bigger dimensions, like the X, Y, Z, and of course we also experience time. So in the spatial dimensions, there might be some that we experience extended like, and they are more bigger, and there could be some curled up ones, really small ones that we don't experience. What is your long-term goal with YouTube, if you don't mind? Do you think the ocean depth is another dimension? So the ocean depth is part of the 3 spatial dimensions that we do experience. So we experience X, Y, and Z. We experience a length, a breadth, a height, or a depth, if you will. So ocean depth is part of the vertical direction that we do experience. So we do experience the left, right, the forward, backward, and the up, down spatial dimensions. Sometimes these are called X, Y, and Z, or length, breadth, depth, or height. So we do experience these, and we kind of saw the example that he gave of that garden hose going across a canyon, and when you see it from a very large distance away, you would think that the garden hose has just the one dimension. You just see its lengthwise dimension, so you just see its long length basically from farther away, and you would think that, oh, this thing is one dimensional, but then if there's an ant on it who is experiencing another dimension in the circular direction, we would only know about that smaller dimension or curled up dimension or that circular dimension if we zoomed in. So this is sort of an analogy given to understand that maybe, just maybe, there are extra dimensions that are curled up, that are sort of this analogous to the circular curled up dimension of that garden hose, which do exist, but they're so microscopic, they're so minuscule that we don't experience them easily. We would have to zoom in a lot, and we cannot zoom in quite that much. The length scales that we would have to zoom into is something that we do not have the technology for yet. Okay? Hello, Billy. Hello, Mickey. Dark Gloom asks a very good question. I'm going to answer that. Can I ask everyone who caught the reading, what do you think of my book? Yay. Raikudo, thank you so much, and thank you for the emojis. What is the purpose of string theory? I will definitely answer that. I understand that physicists postulated that. However, physics cannot prove it. Hello, Mickey. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Can you please like the live? That would be most excellent, and thank you so much. If you're here enjoying the discussion, whether you agree or disagree, I do hope that you appreciate that we are here enjoying a discussion. So please do like the live and try to support us if you will. If not, see you later, alligator. Sorry, but I have to go night. Y'all, good night, Harper. Longevity Direct.